slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. Through the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, on the highway, and in the driveway. Isn't that strange? Cause I'm trying through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, is belief. Never see with the negativity, but I just gotta break that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You can flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you got, you can never do before. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 still go, 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 slow, still go, go, there's no hope, still go, I never answer to no, I still go, go.
What's happening with y'all? What's happening with it? What is going on? Sorry about the late night, man. The late start. Look, I had a important family phone call just a minute ago, so I had to take that. Obviously, you know what I mean. It is what it is. Family comes first. Everybody can understand that. It's the holidays, and we have some stalking going on. We have some stalking, and we have some stalking, and we have some karma going on. A lot of police involved. I know you're here. You don't want the details, which I'll get to in a second. I realize the other tragedy pimp that is on the thumbnail is live right now. So it's kind of like, what do I do? Do I let people linger for that? You know, I have to take advantage of the bushes right now and the back and forth nonsense. So I think I will hold off on that till the last part of it. You got to be calculated. It's the bushes anyhow, so we might as well exploit them, right? But so you have people that are flying drones over personal property. So the first thing I want to do tonight is this is true crime, right? We have to, present facts. Otherwise, really, what are we doing? And what do we have here? Yes, this is a Google search. Very simple. Any of you can do it at home. Yes, flying a drone over private property in Tennessee can be illegal. It's trespassing. Flying a drone over private property is considered criminal trespassing, invasion of privacy. Capturing footage without consent at low altitudes can be considered an invasion of privacy. Using a drone to capture images of private property or individuals with the intent to conduct surveillance is illegal. Fireworks, open air events, correction facilities. I remember people would use these drones to drop plastic knives in prison. That way, because you walk through the metal guard and it wouldn't go off. Plastic knives is a big one. A lot of drugs go through these drones. Critical infrastructure facilities. Okay, so you get the point of it. Also, am friends with somebody who flies drones a lot in these cases, and he explained a lot to me today. Received this last night. We will review some of the things that happened these last couple of days probably at the end of the stream. Just want to show you this. And sometimes it's easy. I made a community post earlier and hope everybody read it and took it in. And what I was getting at is you got people on the internet that I don't even know what to say. It's literally Thanksgiving. It's a time where you should be, like most normal people are traveling to be with their family or to get to their family for the holidays. But you have people who are doing ridiculous things, and you have to ask yourself, like, why? Why? With the Sebastian Rogers case, it's interesting because of all like the tied up court details involved in it, whether it's a lawsuit or there's, stalking harassment charges. But that was very important that got done. And Benny Keys is important too, because for a long time now, it's like, what can you do with these tragedy pimps that are stalking these family members? And I'll tell you what you can do. The answer is stalking and harassing. Can you just make anybody a stalker? No, you can't do that. But they tell on themselves all the time. It's very simple. Just watch. Later on, we'll review the dude literally saying that he's at the property, that he's flying his drone over their property, that he's zooming in, looking at. He's live right now. I haven't even watched that one. But it's not about having even watched that one. I'm sure I will. And matter of fact, anybody, shout out to the two people who brought this to my attention. First and foremost, shout out to you. Thank you for that. Thank you. Obviously, I'm not going to say your names. You know why. Thank you, though. And that is a thank you from the Wells as well. But we have to remember, like, who's doing this? It's Dolly Vision. The guy behind the scenes, what he does is he uses his girlfriend. And this is so easy to prove. You can't make somebody a stalker, but you can show stalking behavior. And that's what the point of this whole is. Because the dude, I don't know how long ago it was. I have to go back through my lives, because the night that it happened, I went live and spoke on it. And matter of fact, I believe Savage Live shared it on her community when I did this. So I can get the date. It's very simple. But the guy sends his girlfriend to ask for an interview with the Wells. And when the answer is no, it's not okay for you to be able to drive across state lines and go record those people in their home. The weirdest thing about this is like how dumb people are that break laws stalking people. Like you're literally telling on yourself throughout your own videos. And I got a 3-minute clip at the end here. I don't even have to play his video. Shout out to this clip channel. I got to put you in the description. I will give you a shout out. Thank you for that. 3 minutes is all you need. When somebody goes to Georgia and the police chief goes on legacy media and is very outspoken about the individuals that are outside this home in Georgia. He's saying that they're grifting, they're causing problems, and then you get arrested while you're there. But there's a track record of you begging for an interview with the Wells. There's literally a track record. Like I could show receipts. We're not going to get into all that tonight. It's not even a back and forth with the dude. The dude just talks too much. And sometimes you sit back and you listen. And that's all you need. That's what type of party it is tonight. You don't fuck with people on the holidays. It's crazy to me. The dude just had a heart attack. He just had a heart attack. You had a heart attack. You grifted for a GoFundMe, went to the amusement park, but now it's time to go fuck with the Wells and bother them at their home and record them inside their home. Like, dude, no, man, that's not okay. Most normal people are traveling right now, to be with their family members and stuff. It's the holidays, but you have people literally recording somebody on the inside of their house, admitting to it with this past behavior. And I'm leaving a lot out. But it's not for me to tell the internet everything all the time. Sometimes you guys know all this. You know all this. But it's not okay. Let's read the room a little bit real fast before I explain the next process. What's happening, Nora Woods? Member of 9 months. I appreciate you. Very sick. Very sick. Absolutely. We get this very shitty. Yeah, that's absolutely crazy. I don't care. I don't care, man. That is nuts. You don't interrupt anybody's peace. Who gives a fuck what you think about the case? Who cares? That does not give you the right to break the law. It doesn't. And you have contacted these people relentlessly. It's stalking behavior, without a doubt. And I'm going to help Don and Candace through this. Look, I don't watch this guy's channel. I never have. I don't like what he did with the Savage situation and shit like that with the kids. Don't do it. I don't like it. If you want to help Don and Candace from here and in definitely in the next few days, but weeks, send me clips, man, with timestamps, please, of this dude telling himself. Please do that. Because here's how this works, right? I've been through this a million times. A lot of you guys know this already. How this happens, man, is you can call the police for whatever, but when it's internet related, they'll take the report, but most of the time, like it dies right there, unless here. And what they do is they always forward it to a detective, right? When you get the detective part of it, that is how you have to sell and show stalking behavior. And it's really not hard with this guy. Not at all. Not at all. Yeah, Emma, happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I live in Tennessee, and it is against the law to fly a drone. Yeah, I just showed that, Jessica, over a house. Yeah, I just showed that. It's against the law in a couple different ways. I talked to Nerdy Attic about this a while ago, because the last time this dude was flying his drones, I wanted to know like the law. And Nerdy Attic is somebody who is like all the way up on game with the laws of flying drones. It's what he does, what he specializes in. And he like broke it fully down to me. And man, it's not only against the law. There's a lot of things with drones you have to have. And that's all I'm going to say. But you cannot just be flying them over people's house, zooming in their cameras. So people will say, it's funny, like, I'm just going to go into a rant right now, guys. So just chat, work with me. It's funny, like, with me, like, starting to, like, stick up and help Don and Candace with these tragedy pimps on YouTube. In the beginning, it was interesting, got a lot of hate. But as time went on, it started getting easier and easier to just show you guys what is happening with these people. It got very easy. I've heard it all. I'm getting paid. I'm white knighting. Actually, if you haven't figured out, I basically take like a common sense approach. Like, what's the law say? The facts, and what are YouTubers saying? And then that's like the line right there. It's not that hard to like stick with the law. You know, it got a lot easier. And then these people have really gotten desperate as of lately. The Ziggy thing this week, Prayer Garden, these people who constantly Summer Wells. It's in the beginning, like you said, oh, well, at least they're out there searching. But is he though? How is searching for Summer Wells flying a drone directly over someone's house, zooming in their personal space? Man, that's some BHB shit. Like, without a doubt. The only reason that you don't hear of Bullhorn Betty not doing a stunt like that is because she can't fly a drone. That is some Bullhorn Betty behavior, and that's not cool, man. It is not cool. You would think the dude just had a heart attack. He's doing push-ups, this and that. Maybe him and his lady traveling to be with family. No. They went to Tennessee. They crossed state lines to commit crime. This is stalking, people. This is harassment. And yes, this is going to be easy behavior to prove without a doubt. This got me so aggravated that, you know, Don and Candace have to do something. And a lot of you say it. And you're right. They do have to do something. People don't talk about the Sebastian Rogers case because they're afraid of that RICO thing or whatever. Even this doofus, I watched, somebody sent me a clip. He's like doing a hypothetical about a boy and a father talking about the case. I don't know if he's trying to be funny or what. I don't watch the dude. But they always resort back to the Summer Wells case and Don and Candace is because they feel as though they can get away with it. It's time for Don and Candace to take their freedom back. And I am all the way pushing them to do it on this situation. And they will do it. Because if y'all don't do it, can't help you no more. But they will do it. They will do it. There's going to be a time that, well, we'll get there when we get there. But at the same time, though, on their end, I understand the frustration. It is frustrating, and it's frustrating amongst a lot of other things to try to do things and always get shot down. I don't think anybody gave them any direction in the past. There's a lot of people like taking advantage of these people. You have seen it. You don't need me to tell you all this, but I'm just explaining for the people who always say, you know, so many people contacted me and Noel about this drone thing. And I watched it last night. I was like, what the fuck? It's Thanksgiving. What is this dude doing? And then I'm watching like the part with like Ryan finds tragedy pimps and Andy. Like, that was comical at best. Ryan finds truth. Did you guys see that? One in the chat if you've seen it. The dude, you'd think by now he'd find something. That's his channel name. But he got such a boner when he saw Dolly Vision and he fanboyed out so bad that his wife had to be embarrassed for a couple of reasons. I mean, the first reason here, let's be honest. Her psychic intuition, it doesn't have a good track record because she tells him like where to go with the psychic readings all the time, but we've came up with nothing. Empty. But the boner that he got when he saw Dolly, and that thing was so pathetically played out. Oh, there's somebody over here recording. Let's go talk to him. That's not real life. See somebody recording something on the side of the road, man, I'll rubberneck. But I ain't stopping and talking to nobody. I don't know. Come on, keep it real. Stop it. Oh, 100%. That's just a simple, that was actually just an AI, the AI version of it. Yeah, you're absolutely right. And they have contacted police. I'm not going to say too much. No, Don and Candace will not be joining us tonight because they're not going to talk about any of this. I'm not their spokesman. I'm just their friend that's pissed off. I hate to see over 3 years that continue bullshit with these people. By now, man, like it's what they do. Find the shirt. For all purposes, I hope it's Summers. I really hope it's Summers. And but I am glad that he called the TBI. So glad that he did that. So glad that he did that. So glad that he did that. But I hope it's Summers. But I do know that the dude used to be hanging out with BHB. And I know of BHB to plant evidence. So that's what I see when I hear things like this. How many times have I posted the screenshot with in the laundry case? Who remembers the whole Twitter incident when her and Olivia, we found the yellow cup, and the cops were like, yeah, no, that cup was bought at the gas station down the street. Shenanigans. They plant evidence. You know what I'm saying? That's what I see, man. I see somebody desperate for views, somebody not afraid to talk about the Sebastian Rogers case. Listen, man, I see a lot. That's my opinion on it. But at the end of the day, it's not about what I think. It's about the law. And the law is you cannot do what you just did. And you cannot take anybody's peace away from them. You cannot intrude their privacy. You cannot record them. You cannot zoom in. And you should never admit to doing all these things, like being on the property as well, on a live stream. You can take it down. You can private it. 10 steps ahead of you. 10 steps ahead of you. It's kind of disgusting. You leave the property, that you talk about going back to the property with other individuals. Your girl's there. You go back. What if, let me throw this one out there. What if there's a monkey wrench in the situation? Just what if the phone cameras are not the only ones rolling? What if that? What if that? Anyone think that one through? Smash a like. Yeah, that dude's a joke. Innocent. The Ryan his name is Ryan Fine's Tragedy Pimps. I tried to give the dude like some type of credit. Listen, man. I want to see Summer found like anybody else, and it seemed when the guy first come out, he's trying to do it, but how many times do you see him in like all the Tragedy Pimp chats? You know what I'm saying? He's even wandered over to here. You know what I mean? And I've been always cordial to him. I like stuck up for him. I think TM was going at him, and she didn't make any sense with him or whatever. And he didn't, he don't need me to stick up for him. But I was already talking about TM at that time. But the dude is like, you can just watch him. It's crazy, man. Yes, play nice. I know you know about this, and I agree with everything that you're saying. It is, but it's not about just that though. Play nice. It's about many other things. What's funny is this will circulate on YouTube. People will know tomorrow that the police were contacted about this. People will talk shit. People will start rumors and people will do all this. They're probably in the dude's chat right now, right? What's funny is, oh, I have freedom of speech, right? Freedom of speech. That's what Betty always says. Even when the judge is like, hey, look, don't say Sebastian's name, she'll tattoo it. But she's always crying about freedom of speech.
When is there such thing as freedom to spy, stalk, harass, record private property?
Of course.
I think
freedom of speech is, but they will always cry anytime you copyright them. Freedom of speech. Anytime police get freedom of speech. Like what is freedom of speech, and why are you? It's supposed to be you're right, correct? But if you're on YouTube and you're acting like a journalist, you fall under freedom of the press, I guess. But really, what are you crying about? Because to be a journalist means to be non-biased. I myself, if I was a journalist or acting like one, I probably shouldn't cover this case, being that I am friends with the family. So I'd have to find another employee to cover it, sit this one out, because a journalist with real morals has to be non-biased. So that whole argument is silly. And with the freedom of press and all that, if you're going to cry about it, where is this like fight for freedom of speech on like real important issues that's going on, like in your own state and stuff? The dude lives in Virginia. Man, there's a lot of things happening in Virginia with your schools. Man, you weren't making no videos about that. So shut your bitch ass up. I'm going to play it at the end. I'll play. I had to go back. The reason that I'm late tonight is I was on the phone with Don and Candace relentlessly back and forth all day for the last part of the afternoon. I had to hurry up and screen record a lot of stuff. Then a whole lot of phone calls were made. Tennessee, Virginia. And then got to follow up tomorrow with that. But then my family called, this and that. However, I got what I needed. I'm not going to show, I like to show receipts and shit. You guys know how it is. But this is something different. You guys know what it is. You can understand. It is, this one really got under my skin. This is not a back and forth with this dude. I'm not fake fighting with this dude. I think what this dude did is disgusting. You do not invade anybody's personal space. That's fucking sick. That's beyond obsessive. That is stalker behavior, y'all. It's not cool to cheer that on. That is not cool. You're not going to find Summer Wells by peeping in their windows with your drone. But I'm very happy that he called the TBI. Normally, you hear me say, like, I'm totally against that. But, it couldn't have worked out better. These people will tell on themselves. So at the end of this live, we'll have a little snippet of that. That's it. That's really all I want to talk about when it comes to this moron here. The dude that just had a heart attack. He puts up a GoFundMe for freedom of speech on a RICO case that he's not involved in. I guess it's not working. This guy made a GoFundMe for a RICO case that he's not even a defendant on. This dude is a joke. What he did to Savage's family, little kids, that's not cool. A lot of other shit. This dude's been arrested, and a police chief has called him a grifter in real time. You know what I'm saying? There's too much other things. There's a lot of Facebook messages and requests, and it's crazy. The last time this dude contacted them, he sent the girlfriend to ask for an interview, and the answer was no. So I heard of that. I went live that night. Matter of fact, we should play that. That's what we'll do before we go to the next subject. The answer was no. So I went live that night. And guess what? The next day, the girlfriend writes a big, long community post. Huge. You know, very mad. Mad about things that I said. But she decides to write a huge community post about the relationship and how she feels about the Wells. Thanks. Thanks for calling TBI. Thanks for doing this, because people have been writing it down and jotting it down. Thank you. It's almost too easy at some point. But you don't do that, man. You don't fuck with people on the holidays. It is, come on, y'all. Y'all don't need me to tell y'all anything more than that. Let me just try to find this video real fast, because I would like to play it. I'm going to guess this was like 9 months ago, 10 months ago. I have no idea, but okay. Give me a second. Let me find it. 7 months ago. Nine months ago? Yeah, here it is right here. 9 months ago. Let's play it. So 9 months ago today actually was the last time. That's important. That's actually very important.
What's up?
All right, let me play this real fast. Hey, Andy's in the chat. Hey, bro, you're where's Andy at? Let me holler at Andy real fast. You're a weirdo, bro. You're a weirdo, bro. Not, listen, I just gotta call it like I see it, dude. Like, dude, I seen you in person, like going down that road before we, that leads you to Beach Creek. I forget what road that is. It's the one where all the stores are on and shit. And then we pulled over and literally talked to you, me and Don. Like, you can take it for what I'm saying tonight, or I can go full Dolly on you and find the live that I said it on. But the facts are, it's there. It's not something I said the first time. And you're like, happy, go, cool, calm, everything's good, chill, friendly. But like, I'm watching you like with this guy, Ryan finds tragedy pimps, and you're like, you're not being yourself like that. And I don't know you by any means or anything like that. I don't know you personally, but my point is like, I'm listening to you, like, try to like project that there's a burn pile by a blue barrel. Well, I don't know. Call me crazy and all, but don't people have burn barrels? Like, what's the point of saying, well, that wasn't there before and this and that? Like, why are you trying to cause confusion and shit? Because in person, that's not who you are. And let me drop a link, and I don't want to be so rude. So you're more than invited to grab this link, by all means. It's just fake, man. And a lot of you YouTubers are like that, man. And I gotta be honest, dude. Like, to me, Don is soft. Like, I'd have been in jail for hypothetically, for educational purposes. if this was my situation, I would hurt some of you guys. But I'm glad it's not. And I'm glad I haven't, or I never will have to. I mean, is there anything that I'm saying that you disagree with? Listen, we're both men. Don't type it to me. Tell it to me. And in case you didn't get it, here it is. But I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna type it or read your comments. But you can like come up here. I just think, it's weird, bro. It's weird to me. That's just weird to me. It's flawed to me. You have this idiot Ziggy calling the TBI on you on the dumbest shit. But like, what if Dolly took that drone and flew it behind Fred Hill's house? What if he took that drone and flew it, went over that hill, kept going and recorded all that, your property? That wouldn't be cool. You don't cheer that on, but like to me, you're a coward because you don't straighten that. Like, when is it cool? When did it become cool on the internet to be like, oh, that's cool, you're stalking them? Hell yeah. Did you see that burn pile in that barrel? You saw it? And the dogs? Bro, that's some pussy shit, bro. Like that's some buster shit. And what I'm saying? Your man card in my book has been stripped. I like really hate people like you, people like Dolly, people like Betty, because y'all are fake. And I just have to remind myself to calm down, not be so abrasive, and present it in a calm manner. So the internet can now see what I see. So take it easy, Matt, and go to the video. But you didn't. Hey, if you don't want the link, somebody time him out. Just time him out. Nine months ago. Crazy. 9 months ago, I said the same shit. I just felt. What's up, Sierra? That dude ran away. Like, this is what I'm talking about, man. Like, let's just stop and reflect on that. This dude ran away. Like, why did Andy come to my chat tonight? I don't talk about Andy. I don't think he has anything to do with the case. Never have. I don't need views by making up a conspiracy that he does. I just drilled Ziggy a few videos ago for doing that. I've met him in real life. You guys have heard that. Anybody that's been subscribed to the channel, when I went to Tennessee and came back, y'all know. Matter of fact, I said it in a few lives. When I was in Tennessee, I'm like, yeah, we ran into, I seen Andy, I seen it. I was naming all the creators. But that's like, I'm watching you and Dolly and Ryan find strategy pimps, and I'm not seeing your true character. And again, I don't know you from a hole in the wall, but you know, you're definitely somebody I wouldn't fuck with. I'm the same way all day, every day. I don't turn it on and I don't turn it off for nobody. You know, who the hell wants to live fake? That shit is weirdo shit. Like, you're a weirdo, bro. And then you came in chatting, and I just wanted you to come up. I don't want to read your comments. I want to have a long conversation with you. You're over here for a reason. Something made you come over here. So let's talk about it. You literally ran away. Like, dude. This is the. Thank you, Debbie. I forgot about that, yo. About that. That's very important. I'm so glad I played this. I'm so glad I played. Oh, okay. Let me clarify some stuff. This happened right after, you hear me say Pandrew. This happened after Pandrew scammed the whole community. And I got to check with the Wells.
No volume. They're all saying no volume.
What about now? Better now? I got to check with the Wells, but I don't know if they offered them some money. Yeah, I could hear myself in the background. I forget if, I think the girlfriend, like, she was like, asked them for an interview, and then literally like they were told no. So then she like tries to like throw them yeah, it was, they tried to throw some money amount. So the next like day or two, I made this video here that I'm just playing, and then the next day, like, she writes this big ass like biography, like, when I first met the Wells, I've been quiet this long, which is great and all, but you know, do tell. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy, man. I just, man, why bother these people in their house? It's fucking nuts. Like, the dude is flying a drone. He openly says not only that he flies the drone over their house, but he's dumb enough. He's like, you know what, guys? The drone I have, this one, is better than my last one. I could really zoom in. And then he calls it TBI. They make it easy, man. They make it easy. But these people, he's only like doing all this nonsense because he's not talking about Sebastian Rogers' case no more. Scared. Follow the scare creator. You know what I'm saying? So this is why I'm pushing the Wells to the max to do this. And what's going to happen? Police report? Absolutely. What happens is they forward it over to a detective. And then what happens? A detective has to find past behavior. Is he going to get arrested behind it? I have no idea. Most likely not. But absolutely, they are to bring the dude to court for a restraining order. There's too much past behavior. I could play this video. I can talk about that time, but you have no idea. I've spoke about it in the past to all my OG subs. A lot of these creators with the anti Don and Candace, man, you have no idea how the other side of the coin looks. You have no idea. I've looked at it. I've seen it. It's weirdo and it's fake and phony. But that does not give you the right to stalk these people. Fuck you and your theory. Put that on your Thanksgiving plate and a little bit of cranberry sauce on it and shove it directly up your ass. Who cares? You don't get to record anybody in their home. Fuck no. And you're super special if you leave and cross state lines to do it. And then you're super special if you tell on yourself multiple times. Not only that, but other things. And there's past behavior. You know how easy it is to give a detective the police chief in a different case. And oh, by the way, he was arrested in that one. People are saying the dude had his brother with him and all that type of stuff. I don't know. But all I'm going to do is this. Help them through this. Help them through this and make sure that this time there's a statement made so none of these other pieces of shit continue to do this. Because if they don't, then they will. And there's always some idiots on YouTube that will run the numbers up. Oh, what do we have? What's the topic tonight? Stalking? I think I'm in. Like who watches that? I don't understand. But I wouldn't be a good friend if I don't help them through it. Why? Because I know they're not technically savvy. And they also do not watch YouTube like that. They don't know. They can't tell you what happened in Quentin Simon case. I got to continually remind them about what's happening in the Sebastian Rogers case, the progress that protection orders have made. You know? So, do you know, in talking to them tonight, I've said this in the past, but what was brought up is JLR went to, I forget, they were like living in a hotel or something. I forget. I know, but I forget. Y'all know what I'm talking about. This guy goes, records the red car, and knocks on the door. And like it's on my channel. Y'all remember when JLR did that? Man, Candace called the law on that man. Them police were like this far from arresting that dude with a felony. But what happened with JLR is he got across state lines. You have to remember, before that, they did try to go to take Don B to court for a protection order. But in that instance, it fell through because they weren't prepared. That's how I'm going to help them. Some shit is very easy to help them. They're not tech savvy. They don't know you can unsend messages in Messenger. You know, that's how I caught the lab, unsending his messages, changing the conversation. So many of these idiots have, like, I wish each and every one of you could read. Like, you watch these YouTubers on YouTube and you see, like, you know, there might be foul play and I think it's the Wells, but you should see them lick their ass cracks. Can I have an interview, please? Please? You should see it. It's pretty pathetic, actually. Yeah, 100%, Tina. They should. They should.
What?
Debbie's comment. I saw on screen. Just took 5 at work. Yeah, me either. I heard she's losing her mind there, Tina. But so yeah, man, I'll tell you what we'll do. That's correct, Skunk. And somebody said that he was with them, you know, with the drones. I don't know if it's true or not. Look, all I could do is go by facts and receipts. You know that. But somebody said, you know, I do know the area and there's a daycare over there. And somebody said that he's flying the drone over here. And the brother So what I'm going to do is just help them, and that's all I can do. They're Sebastian's. Come on, the dude is a joke. And anybody with any comment, so I don't want to even say that. So with the Sebastian, he's trying to insinuate the clothes could be of Sebastian. Did he leave him there? I hope he left him there. He didn't pick him up, did he? There's a lot to know, man. It's a lot harder than just going live on your YouTube app. You got to know the laws. You definitely don't ever want to telling yourself multiple times. That would be dumb, especially with history of doing it. But I have a quick clip of this asshole. This video that I was playing, let me just go back here for a second. I don't want to play the whole thing. I'm just telling y'all, this was 9 months ago. I have to actually listen to this after this live because, wait a minute, where was I? View StreamYards. Stop. Let me go back to that. Give me a second. Let me just skim through this live. But this was the last time he contacted them, called it out.
In person, which you'll be fake and nice. And then as soon as you get back to your little house, you crank up a live and you do the same fuckery that you've always done. Nah, bro, you're part of the problem, bro.
So 9 months ago, I was telling y'all the same shit that I am tonight. If fake as fuck in person, fake as fuck with the messages, fake as fuck with the DMs, and then you hear it. But
you're no better than any of these other dirtbags who have zero evidence on these people. Zero evidence on these people. You sure didn't like it, man. You sure didn't like it a while back when people were talking about one of your family members. You didn't like that shit. Whatever people, some dude living in your house or.
I think we'll end it there, guys. I think that's a good way to end that video. But so here, if you guys don't know what the hell I'm talking about, because I've been going on a rant and I haven't really been in the comments that well, let me wrap you up and catch you up within 3 minutes. So Dolly Vision goes to Tennessee on the search for Summer Wells. However, what he did, I don't know. But what I do know is he admitted to flying a drone over the Wells house, going by their driveway. Another time he said, when I get done here, I'm going back. Again, what if his drone and, everybody thinks they have their camera pointed at somebody, right? But what if there's one pointed at you? You know what I mean? He said a lot of shit. And there's past behavior about this. It's weird that I just played a video from 9 months ago when him and his girlfriend reach out to the Wells and ask for an interview. They decline it. Here we are in November, 2 days before Thanksgiving. The dude is looking in their house, telling the internet they have new dogs, describing what's on their lawn. But at the end of the day, you have to follow the law. You have to. Nobody cares about your opinion about the case is great. It doesn't give you the right to stalk and harass people, to ruin their privacy. You wouldn't like that. You wouldn't like that, and nobody should do it to you either. Let's have a look at a little quick break, recap of some of the things this guy did when he was there. And yes, the police were contacted. And yes, the Wells are going to follow up on this 100%, without a doubt. And that is a promise from me.
For some comedy, so don't take nothing here as a fact. It's all doubt.
But he looks like he's gained about. Listen, I'm not. People have heart attacks and shit. That is what it is. I'm not here to clown any medical problems anybody had. That's bad karma. But he looked like he's gained like 10 years since he's been on YouTube. But this is a 3-minute clip. I got to give the channel Clipper a massive shout out for this, for multiple reasons. If you subscribe to this channel, Clipper, let them know, hey, your video made it all the way to the desk of you did good. This video made it a long way. It has a lot of reach.
It's the possibility the police say there's no signs of foul play, but there's no signs of the kid really running away either. So it kind of leaves us in the middle of nowhere with it. Like, what happened to this kid, right? What happened to him? I have no clue at this point, you know. But if it's foul play, should we be looking for a grave, or, you know, and he runs away? If there's a runaway, then we need to continue searching for this little boy, you know. It's hard to say, you know. We asked around, we showed his picture, we went to a bunch of different places, and absolutely nothing. Then when we left Hendersonville, we went to Kingsport, and there's some shockers in that one. I'm gonna get that video out too. That was the first clips that were on my stuff, was the stuff from that came up, because whatever you record last is the first clip. When you
All right, hold that comment. Hold it there for a second. Yeah, he was touching the clothes and the shoes he found. Then he called the TBI. He said it was like a kid having a homeless in the woods. Gotta be careful with that, man. You gotta be careful with that. He just implemented himself in a crime. So stupid. So stupid. I learned that fast out there. Hey, I appreciate that, Mama Llama. No problem. I appreciate that. You got to be careful, man. You can't just be picking up shit that the FBI, man, you are crazy as hell. It is what it is. Better him than me. Hey, Miss Trisha, Dolly's not stalking anyone. He's trying to find Summer. So I really hope that you listen to this video. How is Summer Wells? How is Summer Wells? Is Summer in the house of Don and Candace? Is that what we are to believe? Is that what we are to believe? And even if we are to believe that, is it Dolly's responsibility and job to record that? Does he have a warrant? Last time I checked, that's what you need. You know, you're just a dumb, lonely person who likes Dolly's channel. You have no idea of how what the law works. You know, your name is Trisha Adams. Nobody even has to dox you. They can simple Google search you. Maybe I should get a crew to get it. I have a drone. You want to see my drone? I got a badass drone.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I got about 2 of them too. You want to see it? I'm gonna grab it here in a minute when I hit play on this video, Trisha. But maybe I should set some people over there. You might have Summer, Trisha. Trisha, you might have her. What if you have her? So I mean, I should probably set a crew up, kind of like what he did in front of Quentin's house, and we should just, you know, we could do like increments, maybe 15, 20 minutes. We fly the drone over the house, around your house. I could stable it down in float mode and then turn it in your master bedroom. We have to get the shower. I mean, we have to know.
All the way.
You cool with that?
and you put it in the memory card, and it was some stuff from Ben Hill Road, which I thought was kind of surprising. I got some really good drone footage too of what the property looks like now on Ben Hill, for all you guys that follow the Summer Wells case. My banner, still that banner, I swear that is the best money I ever spent on a banner. From now on, I'm definitely going to use nothing but that company. That banner is just as bright as the day I bought it because it's purple and yellow and it pops. And it is still there. It still looks great. I did a lot of droning over that field area down there in the ditches and down there. And there was something that kind of surprised me and PJ. PJ almost told it last night, but we'll share it with you guys later today about the Summer Wells stuff too. We actually went out looking a little bit for Layla Santinella. I learned a lot about that case. We had been doing some research on that while we were down there because in other missing, you'd be surprised.
That's interesting. That's very interesting that he said that. That's extremely interesting that he said that. And I'm so glad that he did. I'm so glad that he did.
How many people are missing from right around the Kingsport area? Oh my God. Like in similar situations too. Like, especially if they were involved in the bad elements like drugs or had some type of drug addiction. It's like, I don't know, man. The meth labs down there, you go mess around with the wrong drugs, you end up gone. Did you see the Wells? Just wondering. No, I did not see the Wells. I didn't see them at all. I did go to the house. Well, I didn't go up to the house, but I went, of course, to Ben Hill Road, drove down Ben Hill Road. We got a little video of that for you guys and something we thought was pretty shocking out there, which is a little bit different than it was. Plus, of course, I droned over the house. I did go to the house. Well, I didn't go up to the house, but I went, of course, to Ben Hill Road, drove down Ben Hill Road. We got a little video of that for you guys and something we thought was pretty shocking out there, which is a little bit different than it was. Plus, of course, I droned over the house.
I don't care.
Drone, and you'll get to see how much better this drone is than my last one.
100 times.
Because you can see good. I mean, you can see good. And then my camera zooms in on everything. So, yeah, I got some good footage. I got some good footage. It's
so innocent. I got him. I got it. Trust me, I got it. So it took so long for me to hit this live. I got it. He said like 3 different things, and then I got a lot of it. I didn't even know that this video existed, which helped me a little bit because even if he privates it or whatever, this will still be alive. But I screen recorded everything. Oh, by the way, this channel, man, I should shout it out if I haven't said it already. This channel is called the Clipper, just Clipper, not the Clipper or Clip channel, just Clipper. Let me share this link in the chat. Okay. It's got 500 views, just over 500 views, and it says, and it's got 3.18 subscribers. But it did help. Here's the link. But this is just a little teaser, man. I just want people to understand that you got to love what they're telling themselves. Because they're going to cry freedom of speech.
It's going to take a while to render it, like to get it onto the computer.
Whatever you want.
Get it like all downloaded because it's in a format that's kind of big. It's formatted big is what it is. So like to render it, it's probably going to take a couple hours to get it onto my computer. And then once it's on my computer, of course, I can share it. But I got to get it onto the computer first. Right now, it's all memory cards. And it's a lot different shooting from like, usually when I do something on my cell phone, it's instantly on the computer. But with these memory cards and the GoPro shooting in 4K at 60 frames, and so is the drone, it takes a good bit to get it saved onto my computer.
Let me ask you this: what was played tonight on his live?
Now from my home state of Texas.
I'll go back and watch it. But listen, at the end of the day, man, this dude has done a lot of shit to these people. He's obsessed with these people. He doesn't have another case to talk about. It's weird. It's obsessive. It's the holidays, man. It is Thanksgiving, dude. And this guy just had a heart attack. Bro, do some push-ups or something. He's out there stalking, zooming in on these people. We got what we need, man. And I'm going to push the Wells on this one because statement needs to be done. It's just crazy to watch some of these people. You hate to see it. And again, man, this is like not hard. It's been 3 years. where law enforcement, these people on YouTube, it's comical. They expect Don and Candace to be like mastermind criminals. They don't really believe that. But that's what they're literally selling to the people who they're trying to, foul play and this and that. It's the dumbest thing in the world. The FBI has their data. They have their phones, all types of computers, all types of shit. It has access to the Google Maps, access to their emails, their text threads, their call logs, everything, location on each and every app that you have on your phone. So as long as this is in your pocket, the feds can tell what you were doing, where you were, every fucking thing about you for the last 90 days. And they have Don, Candace, and the entire family. It came to a point where I was like, they took like computers and stuff. Don told me once that like he still has to go get I forget if it was a laptop or whatever, and then there was some moron channel like watching me say it, not understanding what I'm saying or the law, and they're like, oh, evidence, white boy said there's evidence. No, that's not what I said. He hasn't had time to go there and get it. He's not sweating it. There's nothing on the phone that's going to link him to anything. So what the, and he also told, it's like some bogus laptop. He may have gotten it. I don't know. I'm just saying what I said in the past. And it's funny to watch these channels that try to spin something. You look silly and stupid. You look silly and stupid. But on top of that, of all the data, they have passed a lot of other tests. It's crazy as hell. It's conflicting to sit up here and watch people on YouTube try to sell a mystery, a conspiracy about these people that the law, the TBI, does not just agree with. I mean, are we to believe that Don and Candace they're such mastermind criminals that they've outsmarted every true crime channel, every tip, everything. They're like 25 steps ahead of what you're going to do tomorrow. They're just that good. And they're not just that good. They're just that good, drunk as fuck, arguing with each other on lives. Like, stop. Anybody with common sense, this looks silly. But it stops. You're not going to continue to use them for content, continue to exploit their daughter. You have no respect for her brothers who utilize YouTube. Man, nah. I'm going to push them and we're going to get this done 100%. So that's it. Comments, done subject. Not talking about it again until there's an update on it. Won't have Don or Canada speak about it. No way. This shit has to happen. It's well past time for these people to take their rights back. You do not fly drones over somebody's house. Man, what if Candace is getting out the shower, butt ass naked, okay, after work? That is not for you to view, or the internet, or any of your stupid turtle people. It's not. I don't care what you think happened to Summer Wells. You would not want me doing that to your girlfriend. It's fucking sick. It's obsessive. It's weird. It's gonna stop. No problem. Yeah, it's weird, man. A 100%, man. Thank you. That's what I'm saying, Mary. He wouldn't want that to happen. Man, you ever seen how mad that dude gets at like Savage? You know what I'm saying? mess with his little YouTube ego, and he's the same way. Go with your kids. Do all. Listen, Savage took this guy to court. It's court documented. You know what I'm saying? He's another one. Another coward. Another coward. These people, man, are fake, and it's not okay. I understand. I may have some subscribers that are subscribed to us both. I mean, I don't know. I'm just speaking out loud in case that fits you. You don't have to write a comment. I'm not telling you to pick a side. I'm just telling you to have some decent morals, some decent like don't support that shit. You don't have to go over there and voice it. You could be upset from afar. You could do whatever you want. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but don't support it, because you wouldn't want nobody doing that to you at the end of the day. It's just that simple.
People need to have boundaries.
Exactly.
And it's unacceptable to record anybody's private property. Not one of y'all would like it. He wouldn't like it. And I sure as hell would not like it. And he would not like it if I walked out my door and found the fucking drone flying around. And trust and believe. And go spend the holiday season with your family.
Brown Bear, I explained it, the whole process. So they contacted some people. Tomorrow I'm gonna follow up and help them. I don't know how much I can get done tomorrow because it's the day before Thanksgiving. Some people even consider that a holiday. Most of my jobs do. I actually have a job interview tomorrow, but when I get back, I'm send some links, send some stuff, send some screenshots. I'm gonna show history, and or I may not even have to do that yet. Listen, this is how it works. Just so everybody's on the same page. Because it's not like rocket science. And anybody on YouTube knows this. What's comical is we're going to talk about two other creators tonight, right? I have two other subjects, but one of these people, 1, 2, 3, 4 police reports. What happens is the police get called. And a cop can do nothing. This is all YouTube. A cop can do nothing. They just come and listen and write. But because it's internet, it's not like a real dispute in real life. It's internet. So they come, they write, they listen. They forward it over to immediately almost a detective is assigned to the case. Like on each 4 of these pieces of paper are 4 separate case numbers with there's 3 different detectives, because the Italian lady finally on the 3rd one, she worked the 4th one. And what I'm not showing you is one that Noelle has that she did. But a detective gets assigned to the report, and they want to see history. They want to see all types of stuff, which is not hard to prove at all. Not at all. But if that gets done, you have it for court at that point. I don't know what happens. For all those pieces of paper I just showed you, I had history on somebody, but I didn't go do the next step. And what's the next step? You've got to go to the courthouse and you've got to file a protection order. Restraining order. And then what happens is it's the same thing as BHP. You know what I'm saying? The goal here is you want a Benny Key situation. You want a BHP situation. The goal here is not a back and forth. The goal here is, hey, the judge, not white boy, the judge to be like, hey, that's it. No more. Shh. And then at that point, if the ego gets assaulted, well, it's beyond anyone's control but the judge. You see what I'm saying? Are you serious? That's funny. Yeah, that's what we do over here. I'm hated for it by many, but I appreciate that. But that is how they can protect themselves. Jennifer Blakely, I'm not understanding anything you're saying, but you do the same thing up here, telling your story. He wasn't doing anything wrong. He wasn't even close to the house at all. He was in the air. Jennifer's a moron. Jennifer is a true crime fan that thinks Don and Candace Wells are guilty. The problem is Jennifer doesn't understand the law. She does Turtle Island, and she subscribes to Turtle Island and listens to a crock of fuck shit. She doesn't understand that the air is protected just like the ground is. She doesn't understand, Jennifer, here, this is people, I'm going to move on. There'll be no more Jennifers. But here's, Jennifer, this is especially for you. You are listening to the wrong channels. This is not my fault. Educate yourself. Have a look-see. Have a read. Have a gander. Have a gander, Jennifer. Just for you, Jen. Jen, just for you. Guys, I'll be right back. I got to take a piss. Hold on. Give me a second. Read that. Sorry, guys. Quick bathroom break. Somebody read this out loud. Can y'all see it? I got to take a piss real fast. Give me a second. Sorry. Can you hear me? So listen, y'all. We're going to move on because I have some stuff to show you and tell you. All right, sorry guys, I have to go, man. It is what it is. It happens. It happens. Sometimes it happens. You just got to go. All right. Anyway, I have a there's two things I want to show you guys. Okay, Dolly situation is over. We could all thank Jennifer for that. Jennifer, educate yourself. I don't know what part. This is about as easy and basic as I could really explain. I just played a video of the dude telling on himself. Okay. Thank you to the channel, The Clipper, for that. Clipper. I don't even know what he showed tonight, but there was a whole bunch more than just that, Jennifer. There's a whole history there. And the guy said a whole lot of random things, telling on himself, his entire collages between a few different videos. With that said, I don't want you to think like this is like a me versus him. What I did here, Jen, is I simply said to Google, is it illegal to fly a drone over private property in Tennessee? And this is the outcome, and this is what you see. The answer I got was yes. Flying a drone over private property in Tennessee is illegal. Trespassing. Flying a drone over private property is considered criminal trespassing. Invasion of privacy. Capturing footage without consent at low altitudes can be considered an invasion of privacy. And then it goes on to say surveillance. I don't know. He's going to fall into the first two. Surveillance, maybe. Listing, using a drone to capture images of private property or individuals with the intent to conduct or for surveillance. Okay, so for the first three things, all day. Then it goes open air events. Nah, not really. Fireworks, not really. Correction facilities, no. So that's just that. Okay. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry that you're mad about the words I'm saying. I'm sorry. But what you should do, what you should be doing is taking that same energy and going to Dolly and being like, listen, man, you should learn the laws before you say and do things on the internet, especially when you have a track record of fucking with these people for years. And by fucking with these people, I'm directly meaning by A lot of things. But listen, the Dolly section is now over. We are moving forward. I will update you guys about the situation with progress. That's all I can say. There's holidays. There's Thursday coming up. There's Thanksgiving. Yeah, all I can tell you is 100% this is going down. No problem, honey. Yeah, Jennifer can suck it. Jennifer can suck it. Just like that. So listen, the next thing I want to talk about is, did I mention that Jennifer can suck it yet? Okay. As long as she's gobbling it up, we can move forward. This was comical. I saw this right before I went live. I have no idea. Jennifer is big mad and has massive complaints about me speaking about what I'm speaking about. Jennifer says that I do the same things, and he's not even at the house. He's in the air. Jennifer's a moron. She's a moron. She's the prostitute at Turtle Island. What? I can't smear?
I didn't say anything.
There's foul play. No, there's foul play. It doesn't matter what the police said. There's foul play. But I have a conspiracy.
Everything he did is wrong. 100%
But I have a conspiracy.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. And I'm calling the TBI.
Okay. Cool. What do you want me to say? I don't know. I just saw she's defending group.
Round one. Fight.
So look at this. This is coming via blank screen.
What's that, bitch?
This is crime sleuthing and Avery going at it. Interesting. Let me share blank screen's video and link. So we had crime sleuthing on the panel quite a few lives ago. But this is interesting. I've had massive problems with these two individuals. Recently, I kind of buried the hatch with Avery. She reached out. She talked respectfully to me and Noel. And I don't have a problem with that. I don't review her, talk about her all the time. We had our thing in the past. I'm not going to repeat what we talked about. I do respect that, though. But what's interesting here is, like, I had crime sleuthing on the panel, and some people got a little bit upset. Not all my OGs, but I like the thing is, like, I don't care about Dolly. I don't care about, Jennifer repeating his nonsense. I don't care about these people who fuck with families like that. Like they mean literally nothing to me. There's no sweat off my balls helping and coasting the Wells to do what they have to do to Dolly. None at all. I'm going to actually enjoy it. It's no sweat off my testicles when crime sleuthing takes the link and she wants to debate or argue me, and I talk to her any which way that I want to. I don't have any respect for her. I'm just keeping it real. Some people got upset about this. I even seen AB. He got his panties a little bit wet, or he went to the beach and he had sand in his vagina. He was complaining about it. What's comical is who didn't complain about it and who took notes was actually crime sleuthing herself. In this exchange, somehow, some way, White Boy's brought up, and she takes a note out of my playbook. Isn't that interesting? You know who else did that? Dolly Vision. If the Wells move forward with this protection order, I think I might bring a RICO lawsuit with the glare, because I want Baby Gap back. You completely stole that from me. Who the fuck was saying shenanigans first? Y'all stole that from me. Stop it. Everything I say and do gets stolen. It gets old. But what's interesting is this lady, crime sleuthing, she takes one out of White Boy's book. Now, I don't know where it is or what, but let's have a listen to this.
What's up, bitch? What are you doing?
What the fuck are you doing?
Now, trigger warning. I'll go ahead and tell you. My money's on Avery. My money's on Avery. Not for the who won the verbal assault or nothing, but Avery tells you, you have not seen Psycho yet until you deal with me. And then Avery tells her, yes, I'm going at your kids. And if you think that's the only thing I'm going at you, when people tell you who they are, you better listen. And let me tell you, I've dealt with both of these women. Both. Avery, way bigger headache. Way bigger headache. This is like 10-7 to Avery. 10-7. Avery wins this by TKO all day, in my opinion. So I'm gonna skim through it. I drop the link. Let's have a listen. Get your popcorn, get your wine, get ready to laugh.
What the fuck are you doing?
Well, from what I can hear, you're over there telling JP that I'm a racist, which is basically saying
I didn't tell JP that.
Shut the fuck up. Which
Yes,
is
she
basically
does.
You are
saying
not.
that I hate my child.
No.
If I'm a racist, that means I don't like my child.
No.
You're
No.
the one over there telling her that I'm a racist.
All right, I'm gonna mute you so I can finish my sentence.
Bitch, you ain't gonna fucking mute.
This is my channel.
No, you're not.
This is my channel. Let me finish
Debbie?
one sentence and then you can
Debbie,
have the floor. Let me
I will
have
fucking
one
hurt
sentence. Called you a racist,
See
please.
you.
Right now.
Prove it. I
Prove
will
it.
see you
Fast forward
soon,
a little
bitch.
And
Round 2.
I think this is where I'm brought up. Hold on.
should I let her back up? Yeah, what the hell? She can just show herself some
I'll
more.
do that.
Unless she's going to retract what she just said, because I wasn't the one that said it.
The cats are fighting.
You really are
You got a whole
some
lot of leave me.
special kind of stupid. Do you think I haven't heard you call me racist on
Tell me all
many
about myself.
other of your lives?
Hey, Carol.
Tell me all about myself.
Oh, I'm going to. First
Listen.
off, I've heard you call me racist a multitude of times. I was on a live with you when you attacked my Mormon religion. Remember that?
That's
When
a
you
fucking
said that.
All right, man. Anybody of color or Mormons or whatever you might hear right now, man. I don't know what's about to be said and all. We're just trying to get to a point on this. So just please work with me.
Hi.
When you said that. Oh, I still have it recorded. When you said that all Mormons molest their
Oh,
kids.
you play that. You play that. Play it.
Oh, I have it. I have it
Go
recorded.
live.
Debbie,
Go.
I have it recorded.
Play it. Share your
And
screen.
then,
bitch,
and
play it.
then, what did you just
Share
say
your-
about?
No.
What did you just
You're
say
gonna
about
stop
my?
right there. Play it. Prove it right now. Right
What
now.
did you just say about my book? What did you say about my book? That that's a lie?
Yeah, Amy.
When have
You're
I
not
ever? When have I
You're
ever
not.
said
You
that I
have
was working with Bunny?
Bunny
When have I ever said
XO
that?
has nothing to do with you.
I've never even met that woman.
Queen Bee busted you
Never.
out. We have the video.
I've been writing the book on my own. You are the one who brought this shit to
are a
YouTube about
sicko.
Lady V. You are the one who started all of this shit.
Nope.
You have called me a racist a multitude of times, and I'm over it. Because every time you call me a racist, and
Prove
listen.
Listen to Avery, guys.
Receipt,
I did
please.
not use.
Okay, if you don't know who the voice difference is, Crime Sleuthing is on the left, Avery's on the right. Now, Avery's talking now. Avery has kind of a, I did clown her voice. Avery has like a kind of like a 1 in a million voice. So for my OGs, Avery was the one. In this exchange, she says, you don't know Psycho until you've met me. She's telling Crime Sleuthing who she is. Avery was the one who called my probation officer and said that I was using fentanyl, porking somebody, drinking beer, and driving a car when I had a suspended license. So when I had to figure out, who am I internet beefing with right now? And at the time, it was Avery. Avery, I'm just recalling some past experiences. Your focus is on crime sleuthing. I got my hands full, bitch. My probation officer tells me, well, the woman had a 1 in a million type voice. I said, okay. We know who it is. And then, we then cranked up a couple lives. However, the beef is done, and this is not the topic of the beef. Let's have a gander. Let's have a gander, and let's listen to this catfight and the words being said and the meaning behind them. With that to be noted.
Use the N-word in first person. I was reading a text that was sent to me from Perplexed QT calling me an N-lover.
You were busted on that. You were busted on that text.
Shit.
You were busted on that text.
Bullshit.
You were totally busted on that text.
I'm going to tell you, every fucking time that you call me, every fucking time that you call me a racist, every fucking time that you tell people that I'm the reason that Lady V tried to unalive herself, I have to prove that the reason Lady V tried to unalive herself is because Lena wasn't going to make the trip to her house. I have the videos that Lady V sent to her. I'm going to take more pills. I can't lose you. I can't lose you as a friend. I love you too much. I can't do this.
Any of that has anything to do with me.
You're the one who came up on YouTube and lied.
Let's assume that you're not lying. How did any of that have to do with me?
That I made the whole situation up just to call the police on Lady V. I have that recorded too. I have all your lies recorded.
Person, right?
Do you not understand the point that I'm at with you? Do you not understand that?
Do you see Lady V's chat right now?
I don't.
You did. Sentence now.
My kid. Do you fucking world?
Oh shit.
That's a fucking Queen Bee busted you out on
quiet where I said that I'm wrong.
I've been writing you were busted that you're not lying.
You to try to hurt.
Hold on,
guys. Let me erase this again. It hurts my child. I'm coming for you. Do you fucking understand that? You have not seen Psycho. You have not met Psycho until you meet me.
Okay, here I think I fast forward too much. Did you hear what she just said? You do not know Psycho. You do not know Psycho. And two, until you meet me. Now, I'm not claiming that Avery's Psycho. And I have a problem with Avery. I don't like crime sleuthing. What I'm saying is sometimes when people tell you who they are, they're doing it for a reason. You should listen. They tell on themselves. Avery, your hands are full with crime sleuthing right now.
You take this shit down. You're a fucking liar. Everybody knows it. And I am not putting up with your bullshit. You understand? This is not YouTube, bitch. This comes off of YouTube. Do you understand that?
Here it comes. It's coming.
Show me on that stream where I called you a racist.
Heard it.
Show me.
Fuck you. I don't have to show you proof. I will
come and asked me, is this the same Avery?
I will come and beat your motherfucking face in. That's what the fuck I'll show you. That's what the fuck I'll show you.
What are you going to show me?
Racist. One more motherfucking time. You lie on me and say that I caused Lady V to try to hurt herself. All the fucking lies you have told. Do you think that I will not come there? Do you really think I will not come there?
Prove it. Prove I called you a racist.
Prove
it. I will see you soon, bitch.
And?
So at this point, we have Avery telling this lady, you don't know Psycho till you know me. I'm tired of you calling me racist, and I'm coming over. Crime sleuthing is sitting in the back, not doing too good. It's 10-7 all day, Avery. But what is about to be said now is a little alarming.
Round 2. Fight!
Should I let her back up? Yeah, what the hell? She can just show herself some more. Unless she's going to retract what she just said, because I wasn't the one that said it.
I'm looking for the part where crime sleuthing. She says she tries to say, I just wanted to do that to know how white boy felt. Because when she was on my panel making absolutely no sense, telling all types of lies, I was muting her, and at some point I booted the bitch.
Oh, is that what she did? She muted?
Yes. But what she did is she boots Avery because she's getting destroyed on her own panel, and she tried to say, I just wanted to know how a white boy felt. Crime sleuthing is always trying to involve everybody. So being that you involved me in your little cat fight, I have to use this to my advantage. How can I do that? Well, AB cried about it. A couple other channels cried about it. So now I get to say that you're literally stealing one out of my book, and this is how I'm going to spin this, people. Let's have a listen. I just should have got a fucking timestamp is what I should have done. My bad.
You really are some special kind of stupid. Do you think I haven't heard you call me racist on
Tell me all
many
about myself.
other of your lives?
Tell me all about myself.
Choco.
Oh, I'm going to. First off, I've heard you call me racist a multitude of times. I was on a live with you when you attacked my Mormon religion. Remember that?
That's
when
a
you
fucking
said that,
lie.
when you said that, oh, I still have it recorded. When you said that all Mormons molest their kids.
You play that. You play that. Play it.
Oh, I have it. I have it
Go
recorded.
live.
Debbie,
Go.
I have it recorded.
Play it. Share your screen.
And then what did you just say about?
No.
You're
You're
say
gonna
about
stop
my
right there. Play it. Prove it right now.
What did you just say about my book? What you going to tell me
They
that I
played it.
said that I'm writing a book with her? Never have I seen from Perplexed QT call me a racist. Every to her. I
How
lied
did any of that
and
have to do
said
with me?
that I made the whole situation up just to call the police on Lady V. I have that recorded too. I have all your lies recorded.
Person, right?
Do you not understand the point that I'm at with you? Do you not understand by threatening to take her own life?
To come after my kids. You just mentioned your kid. I've
Do you
never
think my
mentioned your
kid doesn't get on you with all of
Are you serious? Are you
his dad
trying to
has
prove that you're not racist? Because
no, oh honey, I'm gonna do much more than just come after your son. I'm coming after you.
Whoa.
Are you?
You understand that?
Whoa.
Do you understand that?
It's almost here. So guys, stick with me. I should have got the timestamp on this. I'm just trying to find the part where she says it. But after this, we're going to discuss the total exposure of a psychic who, just like Dolly, their entire channel is about Don and Candace, Don and Candace, Don and Candace. This psychic even has said that they are in the spirit world with Ted Bundy, and they communicate with Ted Bundy. And wait for it, Ted Bundy gives tips to the whereabouts of Summer Wells. Yes, this is actually real. This actually has been said. I've done a live on this in the past. It's disgusting. But wouldn't you know, Lady Karma has dropped off a little Amazon Christmas package at my front door today. And boy, did I open it. Trigger warning for my animal lovers on the next segment. Trigger warning for my animal lovers on the next segment. It's not my words. It's not my opinion, but it's a news article. Stay tuned. Let's go back to these crazy bitches.
You gonna sleep well?
To come after my son. Am I gonna
do more than that?
Well? Did you just
say?
Did you just ask me if I'm gonna sleep well?
Are you gonna sleep well?
What kind of a fucking threat is that?
I'm asking you. Because some people don't take kindly to you calling me a racist when I have a black child and I have black family.
They've
had enough of you. They've had enough of you.
Anything. That is like a white person saying, I'm not racist.
All right, I'm going to tell you. All I'm going to tell you is that if they show up at your house,
don't forget. Oh yeah.
Colleen, what am I getting wrong? I really don't. I honestly don't care what either one of them is saying, to be honest with you. But what can you unpack that for us? You got it wrong. That's not what she's saying. Who, which one, why, when, how? You got to do better than that. All right, let's keep it moving.
This one right here. Read that.
Who? Crystal Langford? Do you think that I care about Crystal Langford?
She's
do you realize
Like I just saw you recently in Sewage's channel dropping it.
You do not tell.
Shut up.
You think you're fucking big.
Oh, here it is.
You think you're big and bad on YouTube. You think
No, I
you're big
understood
and
how
bad
fun it was for
on
White Boy
YouTube.
that night when he did it to me.
You think you're big and bad on YouTube.
What did she say?
I'm big and bad in person.
You think you're big and bad on YouTube.
Come after my set. You are not. Shut up. You're not going to come after my set. No.
So she goes, shut up. And then she goes, I just wanted to see how White Boy it was that night when I was on his panel. So I finally found it. Sorry, guys. I'm going to play this again and then listen to like the next 10 seconds that come out of Avery's mouth. Look, I don't really care who won this exchange. It's not my cup of tea. What I'm saying is I've dealt with both these women, and crime sleuthing is just like a regular, let me how to explain it. Crime sleuthing is like a SLD kid. Well, not an SLD kid. Crime sleuthing is like a short bus, but like she's like a normal nutcase. Okay. Avery, on the other hand, is a special type of psycho. I think that's how I got to explain it.
You shut up.
You don't tell me.
Shut up. I just did. Shut up.
You do not tell.
Shut up.
You think you're fucking big. You think you're big and bad on YouTube. You think
no, I understood how fun it was for White Boy that night when he did it to me.
You think you're big and bad on YouTube.
I'm big and bad in person. You don't know nothing about me, girl. You know nothing about me. I was raised in the country.
Let's hear some more.
Lady. All right, guys. Look, I'm gonna end this. Y'all gotta go to I'll drop the link in the chat. Look here, lady. You're talking about White Boy, this and that in your argument. Look here, lady. You better not. You're tripping. That lady, Avery, is pissed off, and she's telling you she's psycho, and she's telling you don't know a bitch like her. I've dealt with that lady before. Lady, you better stop talking about me and start talking about that lady's going after kids. She's talking shit about your kids, and I'm gonna go after much more than your kids, and you're bringing me into it. Why? I ain't going after your kids. I don't care about you. Like I threw you off my panel. That's it. Over and done with. Why are you talking about me? You better stop sleeping. You better stop sleeping on that lady. That lady is nuts. Now, crime sleuthing or Avery. The problem is not with me. It's with crime sleuthing. Okay. I'm just reacting on this. I've had problems with both y'all. Avery reached out the night I went live about this other nutcase and wanted to dead the issue. Man, I don't have a problem with that. People want to talk like adults behind the scenes. Not a problem. No problem. So I don't want to sit here and clown her. I don't want to clown her, or I don't want to sound negative like I'm clowning her. But I gotta say, after arguing and dealing with both these people, 10-7 Avery all day. That's all I'm saying about it. That's it. Dolly's done. Crime sleuthing, Avery, done. Moving along. We have important information. Now, let's read the room. Let's read some comments, because the next segment is going to be a little bit ugly. A little bit ugly. We have, in the beginning, we were talking about a man who... Why? Oh, okay. Hold on. Let's do this. Okay, I do it like now. That's weird. Okay, whatever. So we got the Dolly and we got a psychic sleuth. Okay, whatever. We got to figure this shit out. It's all good. No problem. Anyhow, any hooky, the psychic sleuth is the lady with the purple hair. She is the lady claiming that Ted Bundy tells her, actually comes to her. The serial killer whispers sweet nothings into her ear at night and says, hey, what had happened was Summer's over here. And not only that's what she puts on YouTube, but for a low price of $39.99, you yourself could get a one-on-one with Ted Bundy and the psychic sleuth. Don't know who would do that, who's that gullible, but there's some people that will tune in, support a drone flying and zooming in on people's personal space. They'll donate to the island. So this is the internet. What can I tell you? There's a lot of weirdos. However, this lady was relentless with the lives. Thank you, Flo. Flo's in the house for 4 months. She's relentless with the Don and Candace lives. To her credit, it hasn't been of recent, but there's some interesting information with this one. Interesting information. Because we've had to hear about Ted Bundy and Summer for a long time. Personally, and in my opinion, Ted Bundy belongs nowhere near the sentence of Summer Wells. That's just my take on it. However, let's have a gander, shall we? Let's have a gander and a peek-see for your viewing pleasure. This came my way and I almost jumped out of my shoes. Because here again, once again, almost like clockwork, we have another person making a lot of lies about Don and Candace Wells. Their lives do not coexist with what the federal agents and police are saying, but they're more or less conspiracy lies, attacking them, blaming them, accusing them, and putting a lot of guilt on them. When you look and dissect each of every person doing this, there kind of is a pattern. But this one's weird because this one, I've seen this before. Now we've seen this before. We've seen this with Knowledge is Power, who has recently been canceled. We have produced pictures of horses and other animals and animal control reports, hours upon hours of live streams, animal cruelty, somebody who attacks the wells. We know voices behind my balls. Hours upon hours of live streams. Don and Candace, Don and Candace, Don and Candace, Don and Candace. When in fact, come to find out, she left her own kids in a different country for a man she met on the internet because she was running away from animal cruelty charges. And in fact, she left the animals in a trailer with no water. There's a weird thing with animals. It's very strange. It's very strange. Unfortunately, once again, we are here and I have something for you to view. This is a tough one to read, to view. Trigger warning. So I think I'll put the computer to do it, to be honest with you. I love animals. Y'all know Whisper. I do not like this behavior at all. And I'm trying to understand why Ted Bundy did not call this out. But let's have a listen, shall we? Let's have a listen. One in the chat if you could hear this. One in the chat if you could hear this.
Read out loud. Yes, sir. Kern County Animal Control seizes over 80 animals from Lebec home. Posted April 18, 2018/8:29 p.m. PDT. Updated April 18, 2018/8:29 p.m. PDT. A foul stench in a phone call led to Kern County Animal Control responding to a Lebec home to seize dozens of animals. A search warrant reveals an animal control officer went to Rachel Lapham's home on North Drive in Lebec last week. The officer says she knocked on the door and front window, but no one answered. She says she heard someone hushing dogs that sounded distressed. She says she also saw cages around back that reeked of feces and urine. The officer got a search warrant and returned to seize 81 animals, including dogs, cats, rodents, rabbits. Nick Cullen with Kern County Animal Control says Lapham was not arrested but that charges are pending. Copyright 2024 Nexter Media Inc. All rights reserved. This
The foul stench and phone call led Kern County Animal Control to respond to a Lebec home to seize dozens of animals. A search warrant reveals animal control officer went to blank's home on North Drive, whatever. The officer says she knocked on the door and front window, but no one answered. She says she heard someone hushing the dogs that sounded distressed. She says she also saw cages around the back that reeked of feces and urine. The officer got a search warrant and returned to seize 81 animals, including dogs, cats, rodents, rabbits. Nick Cullen with Kern County Animal Control says blank was not arrested, but the charges are pending. The link is in the chat. I actually don't care about any charges that may or may not have gotten. 80 animals. That is disgusting. That is very weird, very disturbing. When people, some of these people, man, what if Cher just hit end stream and gave them animals some water? If you're on the internet and you're talking about Ted Bundy is talking to you and you have 80 animals starving, Marvin, man, look here, your priorities are fucked up. If your obsession and your only interest is Don and Candace Wells, but not the 80 animals, the priorities are not adding up. There's an obsession going on. There's something weird happening. But you're grifting and you're going live talking about Ted Bundy is telling you where summer is. Well, he goddamn didn't tell you any reminders to feed the fucking rabbits or the rodents or the deer or the cats or the dogs or any of the fucking shit that you had besides piss and urine. But you're on the internet trying to blast these people, make them look some type of way. This is 2018. This is just up and around the corner. Away I go. Man, it's crazy as hell. It is crazy as hell. I just wanted to get the pattern out there. People, my OGs that have been with me a long time, this gets weird. It's a bunch of weird animal. It's weird. Tell me it's not weird, my OGs. From people who are going to catch us in replay. Tell me that this shit's not weird. They asphyxiate on Don and Candace, but not the animals. It's like night and day. It's strange, people. This is strange. Yes. What in the hell are you advocating for missing children and bashing families when you can't even take care of your own animals? There's a lot more we can say tonight, and I don't want this to come off like a negative stream. However, tonight I'm a little aggravated. I appreciate everybody for tuning in tonight. It is Thanksgiving after tomorrow. If you drive to see your family, y'all be safe, drive smart, drive safe, be careful. There's a lot of weirdos out there. I don't want this to come off negative or sound negative. The problem is none of us, Thursday is Thanksgiving, and none of us should be getting messed with. None of our families should get messed with. We should not have to watch any of our family's personal piece on YouTube. It's just not okay to do that. It's not okay to support that. You know, it was something I wanted to end with, but I forgot what I wanted to say. I don't want to come off negative, but something has to be done because enough is enough, man. It's the holidays, man. It's the holidays. Everybody should be with their family. Everybody should, be safe. There's so much I want to say, but I think it's best that I don't. We can have fun. I can do parodies and we can laugh. There's times to laugh and there's times not to. I make the parodies. They're not easy to make. They're very hard to make, to be honest with you.
Especially when I have to brush the hair out.
It's not an easy topic to joke about. And you got to be careful how you do it. But I try never to disrespect any families that are grieving. I know there's a lot of lonely people out there that watch true crime. I know a lot of you have been through family members blasted with addiction. I know a lot of you have had missing people yourself, people your family's murdered. There's a lot of people in this community who've got through a lot of stuff, trauma, and dealing with grief. But none of us should have their privacy disrespected. None of us, and that's why I'm a little agitated, and if I knew any of you, and some of you I do, I talk to some of you on the phone, as you do Noel. And for y'all, and for anybody who wants to reach out to us to get to know us, if I'm your friend, I will go to war for you. I will. I'm probably one of the best friends you could ever meet. And in return, though, I've always been a better friend, than my friends have been to me. But I won't change that, So that's what I want people who may disagree with me to understand. It's nothing personal. I would do this for yourself. Until the next one.